music. From an ancient caveman beating out a rhythm on his primitive bongo, all the way to modern state-of-the-art performers such as Biba Doobie and NBA Youngboy. Music has captivated the human mind across the millennia. And whenever people hear music, they have two reactions. Number one, they start to dance. And number two, they think to themselves, wow, this is cool. Therefore, it is my opinion that music is one of the coolest things ever, rivaling even motorcycles and beers. And that's why I've decided to make music a topic for this week's episode of the How to Be Cool podcast. My name's Tony Zaret, and I am going to argue over the course of this episode that music is cool. With me is my co-host, Nick. And Nick, do you think music is cool?
Thank you, Tony. And the answer is no. Music is not cool. Okay, once again, Tony, you are wrong, and you're showing how uncool you really are, all right? Music is, yes, it's part of our world, but it's mostly just noise, okay? And it's hard to even define what music is, okay? When I walk down the street and a car is honking furiously at me because I look so hot, is that music? You know, someone might argue it is because there are no guidelines for what it is, and I don't think that can be cool.
All right. I tell you what, ask me to name two cool people.
Name Tony, can you name two cool people?
Biba Doobie, NBA Youngboy. What do these two cool people have in common? They sing music. I mean, I cannot think of any people cooler than Biba Doobie or NBA Youngboy, and they do music. So, I mean, if that doesn't make music cool, I don't know what does. I don't know what else I could even, who else I could even name in the world of music. I don't, because those are the only ones I know, but they're so cool.
Let me ask you a question, Tony, okay? Do you think it's cool to be sitting down, enjoying yourself, and then to suddenly rise and you have no control over it, okay? Because I saw a video online of somebody using a little flute and making a snake go against its own will to rise. Is that cool to you? Mind control? And granted, yeah, it was a cartoon, but still, there's truth in that. Is music being used to make me do things I don't want to do, like brushing my teeth and taking care of my dog? You know, these are dangerous things, and it is not cool to be under mind control.
Well, I just have three words for you, okay? Biba Doobie. All right? Case closed. I don't know what else you could say, but music is going to be here forever with singers like Biba Doobie rocking the stages all over the world.
I've done my probabilities. Music will probably only be around for 2 more years because after that, it's not going to be relevant. And I'm already reading about the next big thing, Russian soap operas, okay? There's a bunch of Russian soap operas. You can download them for free online, and they don't have English subtitles or dubs yet, but they're all the rage, all right? I recommend everyone check out Gorodok, I can't really read it, but they're out there. You should check them out because I'm betting in a few years people are going to be blasting them from boomboxes on the street. It's going to replace music. Music is outdated. It's not cool.
Well, here to discuss this controversial topic of whether music is cool or not is an expert on being cool, Sara Hennessy.
Sarah, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me on such a dramatic show. It's really nice to be here, and I can't believe all the interesting points you are both bringing up.
That's a great point.
It is. You guys, my great point is that you guys have some great points.
Yeah, that is a great point.
Thank you. That it's rarely said, but yeah.
Yeah, my mind is whirling and twirling with all the possibilities because I was thinking, I'm an expert on being cool. As you know, and
so are we.
Yeah,
and I am, Tony.
I'm an expert on being cool, and I kind of let him
Well, no,
on,
no.
Tony.
I mean, I'm an expert on being cool. Tony.
Oh my God, I feel
Tony,
like you guys are like, I'm getting
tries.
frickin' frack
He
energy
doesn't.
over here.
He's never heard of NBA YoungBoy. So, anyways,
I know who NBA YoungBoy is.
how old is he?
He's young, you know.
Well,
Young boy. He's
yeah.
a young boy.
Yeah.
He's pretty little.
Yeah.
Like you brought up I feel like music is just noise, but in chunks.
In chunks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, you were like mind control. Like I'm pretty new to music. Like I just got into it the other day. But like I'm feeling swept up in it, and swept up is what you are talking about as mind control. You don't like feeling taken over by it, sounds like, Nick. And Tony, it sounds like you can't get enough of it.
I love it. I'll listen to anything in music. I'll listen to anything from Biba Doobie all the way to NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah.
All the way to some of these other singers, such as
Those are them.
I'll even listen to Bruno Mars or Michael Jackson, 1958 to 2009.
Well, honestly, they all sound like really wonderful people.
But what's the difference between these singers and me just going, ah?
Honestly, what's the difference? Zero
thing
difference.
I ever heard.
You're honestly.
Wait.
Have you ever taken a look in the goddamn mirror?
Have
You
you-
might be a musician, my friend.
Are you a professional singer when we're not doing this podcast?
Hold on, just do that again.
Can you do it again?
Ah, what?
Whoa,
It's
am I
nothing.
ascending into hev? That's really
It's not
nice.
even that. It's not. I mean, it is impressive, but it's not that impressive. And what I'm trying to say here is like,
Hold on, one more time.
ah,
I have not
Oh
been so
my god.
so moved by something since the part in the Matthew Broderick film Project X where he has to train the chimps to fly the airplanes and then something sad happens. That is the
Yeah.
last time I felt such deep kind of wells of emotion in my body.
Yeah, I
Listen.
feel like you're blocking off sort of some massive corridors in your psyche. Like you know what? You don't like music? What if you are music? What if you don't think you like yourself? What's going on here?
well, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, this is too much. This is too confronting, I
It's
think.
too confronting, but also I don't think it's that impressive. I agree it is impressive
Yeah.
to a degree, and it's
And
like
then
something
also in
that
the same
it's
breath,
something
not as
that I
impressive.
can
Yeah.
do. You know, like it's something that I wake up every morning and
And you
I
go-
choose not to be a superstar
Yeah.
because music it's just not appealing to me. It's just
Well,
I
some-
think you're fighting against the goddamn current, Nick, because I'm seeing a bit of raw talent in front of me. I'm feeling like you might got something there.
I might got something.
Listen, I think you could be the next
Yeah.
The Weeknd or Whitney Houston 1963 to 2012.
Okay,
You know what
who
I mean?
are these people? I
don't
just
know.
I just got into music, but I'm really loving it.
Well, let's find out a little about them. Let's find out.
They're swindlers. That's what they are. They're con people. They're con men and con women.
What happened to you?
Yeah.
Well, they're this is what they do. This is like it's the tale of the Pied Piper. What does the Pied Piper do? He played music.
He
and
plays a pan flute and he jauntily
he led
walks up a
children
hill.
to their demise.
Hold on, is that what he did?
Oh, I saw the part where he got the rats out of the town, and then I stopped reading because I was like, well, nothing.
Well, you know
creepy
what?
could happen.
You know what? Society needs rats. I'm saying it.
Pizza
okay?
rat.
Pizza
rat.
And if you're listening to
We
this,
love Pizza Rat.
Just if you're listening to this 100, 200 years after the recording date, this
As
was
you probably are.
yeah, this was a viral video about.
And you're like, what is
about
music? It's been so long
2016.
since I've heard that name. Who is that?
It's like, it's chunks of noise.
Yeah.
It's chunks of noise that makes you feel different.
and cool. It makes you cool.
Cool, and the whole thing about being cool, it's like a cartoon, like with sunglasses on, right? And I feel like music is a really cool way to kind of get those sunglasses from your hand to your eyes.
Yeah.
I haven't thought of it like that.
Well, listen, I am actually going to prove to you that music is cool by doing one of the coolest kinds of music in the world for you. A kind of music called rap music. Now, and here's the thing about rap music.
Yeah.
It's like with like meat and cheese.
No.
and,
That's
spinach.
W.
He's thinking about a rap.
Yeah.
and like a rap from like a catering situation.
But this is now a kind of music called rap music where you rhyme words and you could just think of them off the top, what we call the top of the dome, and you do a freestyle and you have a battle.
Oh, like Hickory Dickory Dock?
Yeah, but yes, that wouldn't be a freestyle though because it's a already existing rap.
Oh, okay. So
You know what I'm
it's like something else then. For
Yeah,
sure.
but that is a kind of rap. Hickory Dickory Dock.
Right.
The mouse
Yep.
ran up.
The chalk.
Anyways, I'm going to do a freestyle. So, but I need is a little help
Yeah.
from you, Sarah.
Yeah, you got it.
Can you make a beat?
Yeah.
All right. And
Like
Nick,
like with my with
whatever you
whatever
want.
I want.
Yeah, you could clap, you could snap. You
Okay,
could,
I'm
you go-
feeling snap because I'm feeling this is like I feel like I'm in a speakeasy. Like people don't realize that WeWork spaces are absolutely the new speakeasies. So
Yeah,
here we
totally.
go.
And again, this is just freestyled, so obviously not going to be perfect, but it is
Is
gonna,
this the rap right now, or
No, I'm just.
He's freestyling.
Yeah, I am, but this isn't the rap. The rap hasn't. The rap is going to start after I go. I'm going to sort of. How will I know the rap is? I'll take off my glasses, and that's when you know it's the rap, and not just me explaining what the rap is. All right, here we go. My name is. Sorry, what? I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
I've blanked on my own name,
But the thing
which is
is,
weird.
you could
And
pick
I've-
any name you want. That's the thing when the possibilities are endless. Honey.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Let God move through you.
All right, here we go. My name is. Well, just to be clear, I could pick any name. Will I be
Oh.
get like a copy strike if I say?
Well, that's the
a
thing.
Name of if I
you
say
want
my.
to use my name?
Almost everything is copywritten, so I really actually don't know what you could possibly.
I'll just
go
use
with.
one of these names from here.
Okay.
All right. Here
Use
we go.
Michael Jackson. That,
All right.
that might
okay.
be a good
All
name.
right.
to
Here we go.
use, Yeah.
All right. Let's start again. Okay. Wait. Okay. Now it's starting. My name is Michael Jackson, and that is what's known as a
Whoa.
freestyle hip hop.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That kind of opens up the possibilities in my mind.
Of like what you
Like
could do with music.
yeah, like almost like any sentence doesn't even have to rhyme. It sounds like, or you don't have to say anything after
Yeah.
one thing.
Well, the thing is, if you say something after the one thing,
Yeah.
you have to rhyme.
Okay.
But my trick for freestyling is I only say the one thing. So then the hard part is coming with the rhyme.
I know what rhymes
You
with
can
Michael
Google-
Jackson.
You should Google it. What rhymes with Jackson? What rhymes with Michael Jackson?
Yeah, but what if I
Take me to the mall. I want to hit up PacSun.
PacSun? They
you
sell.
go.
That's an American thing that I'm not sure if I was saying it right.
PacSun? How's it
PacSun.
pronounced? Let's just real quick look this up. It's one word. PacSun.
I'm Canadian,
Yeah.
so I don't
they
know
probably
about.
say it
I don't know about
differently
stuff.
in Canada.
We don't have anything in Canada.
Perfect. PacSun. All right.
There you
Yeah,
go.
can
All
I
right. So
get
let's
Jackson?
do our rap now.
Okay, cool.
You want
Get
to
that beat
trade bars? So I'll do the first part
Yeah.
that I wrote.
Yeah, you
Trade
got
name
it.
is Michael
bars.
Jackson.
She's gonna go to the bar that you drink at.
Guy
or-
doesn't know that
And
bars.
then you go-
Oh, wait a minute. He's got a bit of a point though,
Yeah.
Tony. A bar is also a place that you go take a drink. So
Yeah.
are we kind of so if a bar linguistically freestyle rap style, is that basically kind of verbally us going to a bar? Like what is that? Like what are we doing?
We're being cool.
Oh, you're right.
All right. So Nick, you make the beat, and now we're gonna collab
Okay.
on a rap. And
Okay,
this-
but it has to be something new.
no. We're gonna do the one we just wrote.
That's not freestyling, but
Oh,
I like
yeah.
that. No, but it's okay.
We're gonna do a new kind of freestyling called written freestyling.
Oh,
And
I
this is a
love
pre-written
that.
freestyling, and this is a new kind of hip hop. But Nick, we're gonna need a beat.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, here we go. My name is Michael Jackson. Oh,
Get me to the mall. I love PacSun.
and I'm gonna do another line now.
Okay.
I don't have one, but what a great song! And Nick, if you don't think that's cool, I don't know what's wrong with you. I think your cool meter might be broken because that was one of the coolest raps.
You know, some people lose their senses of smell when they fall backwards on a chair and they have to stop being like a sommelier or whatever. That happened to a guy once I heard about.
Yeah, I heard about it.
You did hear about that too?
I
It's
heard
tragic.
that. I did hear about.
Yeah, I've
that.
heard
Yeah,
about
I mean, I
most
think we've
stuff.
all heard about that. That's like tale as old as time.
Yeah.
But you know what? Maybe you took a slip and a fall and you forgot what was cool, and then we have to teach you how
Well,
to walk
I
again.
I mean, I slip and fall a lot, but you know, But oh yeah.
Go and
Sorry.
unplug that. That's okay. Yeah, sure.
He's actually so cool that he keeps on leaning on all the
Yeah.
equipment and almost
Cool people
burning.
lead on stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
honestly,
exactly.
that's actually the classic thing.
Yeah.
It's like if you see somebody standing up completely straight and you see somebody right beside them leaning, who's cooler? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's the person who doesn't have the strength to lift their own body.
Because
Yeah,
they're
of course.
so effed up on cool drugs. I don't want to say the word just in case we get dinged for adult content.
Droogs?
Droogs.
Oh,
They're a race of little people in your fantasy novel.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah. Oh,
They're actually pretty cool.
speaking of novels, I'm so sorry to interrupt everything, but
Oh my
Nick has been
gosh.
writing a memoir.
A memoir?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he thought I said he could read a little bit of it,
Yes, please.
but
Yeah.
a little bit of it.
I mean, hopefully I could get through a full chapter this time.
How long are the chapters?
Chapters are, I mean, they vary. Some of them are 5,000 pages. Some of them are like,
Yeah,
some of them are really quick, like 2,000. But like, it's
well,
Wow.
I tell you,
that's cool.
let's go until it maybe gets boring. So you go as long as you want.
well,
and if
then
it gets boring.
we'll be here all week.
All right. Well, I'll be the judge of that. Let's get going with the
Okay,
novel.
so this is a memoir about my life and how I got into podcasting. It's called Funny Man. So I'm gonna, I kind of read the first chapter a little bit last time. I mean, you only really let me get like a sentence.
Yeah, well, I said until it gets bored. I had gotten bored.
So I'll read about when I first started taking improv classes. This is chapter 25, and then I guess I'll read through chapter 28. Oh, so that should be pretty good. Good chunk of the travels of.
And I will say I'm counting this description towards your kind of allotted time, so you're running a little short now. But go ahead.
Oh, sure, yeah. Okay, so chapter 25. Hello, is anybody there? I said as I entered the darkened theater.
I'm so sorry, but I'm really bored, so we're gonna have to do another segment now. This is a segment we call Producer Check-In, and we check in with our producer. And here's the thing: we have an amazing producer. We love this producer.
Great guy.
Great guy. He's in the room with us now, and one thing is, I think a lot of people are getting annoyed with all the like AI, CGI stuff.
So awful.
So, and people going, here's an app. It can produce your podcast for you. I don't want that. I want a real producer.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to, because
I
they're going
want
to
to
give
be
us real
told
notes.
not to lean on the cables,
Yes,
This is real life.
That's something that AI can't do. So here is a little check-in from our real producer. How's the podcast going?
As the producer of this podcast, I'm thrilled with how things are going at the halfway point. Sara, Tony, and Nick have such great chemistry, and it really shines through in every conversation. The way they dive into music keeps the energy fresh and engaging. We've had some fantastic insights and plenty of laughs, and I love seeing listeners connect with our discussions. It's clear this podcast is evolving, and I can't wait to see where we go from here. We're definitely hitting our stride, and it's only getting better.
Wow, what a great producer.
Yeah, and again, just what a wonderful producer. And if you're looking to do a podcast or something and you want someone that's like really involved, this is
He's
a
not
great
that
producer.
expensive.
Yeah.
He really is not.
Well, you want somebody who's going to kind of shape and kind of like foster your talent. And I
Yeah.
feel like you got that there with
Yeah.
that producer.
It's an awesome
Totally.
producer. Now, unfortunately, I have some kind of bad news.
All right, let's hear it.
We got a segment now that's not for everyone
Okay.
because it's the guys' corner.
You've got to be kidding me. What am I, in my own industry here? Yeah. This is wild.
All right. Well, I'll just. And but do you want a brewski for the guy? You
You
could be a
want-
guy's
I mean,
corner.
you can't really
You're a guy. You
participate,
can wear
but you
a
can
hat,
have a
your baseball hat. You want to be one of the guys? You want a brewski?
Yeah, right.
Oh, here you have that one.
Okay, great. Oh, so these
got
are
one
kind
on
of,
the floor.
they're cold. I didn't
Yeah,
expect
they're
that.
ice cold, real brewskis. Just don't try to make sure nobody can see the thing, but they are real
right.
brewskis. Yeah, you can
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Here we go. Just one of the guys.
crack one open. Oh, that's great.
right.
Yeah.
Shit.
Cheers.
Guys Corner. All right. And what we
Cheers.
do, Guys Corner, we just kind of, this is our chances, guys. Because one thing about the sort of podcasting world is that there's very,
no room for guys anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys aren't really allowed to do podcasts. Guys
Yeah.
aren't
It's like-
allowed to vent on podcasts.
It's
And like,
true.
I mean, Sarah, sorry, Sarah, but it's just, I mean,
Yeah.
this is how it is now, this
Yeah.
is our life. It's basically hell. And,
Yeah. Nobody
you know.
wants to give a care about a guy's opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one will listen to a guy. So we put this segment in just for us to vent about stuff we're dealing
look at this
with.
podcast. It's 2/3 guys.
It's only 2/3 guys.
Yeah.
I know. I came in here because it was like a sanctioned thing.
Yeah. The government said, too many guys. If guys get together, who knows what kind of stuff.
The
We'll
tyranny, it never ends.
sort of upend the table on society. So I'm going to just, for me as a guy, one of the things that's really getting me mad is when I go to the car store.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I go.
It used to be a haven for guys.
Yeah, you used to be able to go into the car store and they go, "Hey, it's a guy. You want a car?
Yeah.
It's free for the guys.
Room out, bro.
Yeah, room out. Drive around. Keep a car." I go
Room
in.
out.
I go in. I see a dude there. I don't know his name, but I go, "Bruscaruni, Brosco, give me a car."
Yeah, you just kind of bonk dicks and just sort of like punch the wall.
Let's bonk, bro. Let's bonk and give me a car. He goes, and this is a fellow guy, mind you, goes, "I'm sorry, do you want to do a test drive? Are you looking to finance? Are you looking to blah, 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 blah." All I'm hearing coming out of his mouth, woke, and I just leave. And 10 years ago, believe me, it was different. A guy could go in and get a car. Nick, anything bugging you as a guy?
Yeah. Oh my. God. I could go on. Just awful.
Right.
You know what I hate?
The car store is a place where men can be men.
Exactly.
Or it used to be until woke happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can't get a car.
What's stinky? Just how I feel like even in my own home, I'm under attack. My wife, she gets really mad when I don't wipe my butt and I'm really smelly. And it's like, excuse me, I descended from caveman, and did cavemen have toilet paper?
Also, she gets mad. Isn't that like a man's game?
Exactly. Thank you. Wow, somebody who gets
Finally,
it.
I like it because you know what I mean. Some of these, you're not like other girls.
I'm a guy's gal.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
a guy's
Guys,
gal.
let's talk about our perfect cars. Mine,
Yeah.
guns as wheels. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I want to shoot down that freeway.
Yeah.
And then also, the steering wheel is like just like a hot chick in a loop.
Nice.
Let's make a left. Let's make a right, honey. I'm honking tits and butts. Sorry.
My car is a car that. Okay, listen.
Let's hear it.
I like to drink before
Oh,
I
you got
drive. Right?
Yeah, with alcoholic
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. I love having but cars. I want a car that you could drive drunk, but not a self-driving car. I'm not giving up my autonomy.
No.
I want a car that's got some kind of AI in the wheel that I push a button saying I'm drunk now, and it will automatically kind of
Take
just
you.
subtly correct me, but still let me drive.
Oh yeah, it's just subtly and it's not a bitch about it.
No, it's just you okay? I'm like, fine.
My perfect car. The radio every station is just like guys playing poker. You know what I mean? Just listening in on different men's poker games.
Well, I disagree. I think the radio should be playing music.
Oh,
Because the
yeah,
music
I
is
just
so
learned about
good.
music.
No. She was right.
No.
She was right. Don't make me say that a woman is right, because it's true.
I know. I'm sorry that you had to say that. Okay, fine. The AM stations is like whale sounds and pan flute.
Oh, AM. You know about this?
Have you heard about that?
Yeah, there's FM.
There's
and now-
FM.
The radio you listen to in the morning.
And now they have AM. That's right.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that instead of talk radio, it should just be like I don't know, maybe
More
like
talk radio.
Bark radio.
Yeah, dogs barking.
Yeah, like different types of dogs barking, and there's the little dogs, the big dogs, and then there's the old dogs and the new dogs.
Speaking of old dogs, I mean,
Oh, here we go.
I don't have anything. But
no problem.
let's go on to our next segment, which is called Video Reaction.
Video cool
Video.
spot.
We're gonna look at some
cool,
videos.
We're working on a new
Oh.
title for it. Video cool spot, I think.
Cool. Yeah,
Video cool spot.
I think we're calling it Spot Cool. Video
Spot of cool
time.
of video cool time.
Cool time for cool guys.
Okay, but then also I can come by for one episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not,
Yeah,
well, the
yeah.
video.
Well,
is
no,
not,
we did
the
Guys
Guys
Corner.
Corner's over. Oh, sorry, I just said Guys Corner's over.
Oh.
so
Now it's all
so
inclusive.
now if you
Is that okay, Snowflakes? It's inclusive now.
So, fellas, ask your wives to come back in the room.
Yeah.
Because Guys Corner's over. Now it's general interest.
Okay, great. General admission for cool videos.
Yes, and so we found
cool
some
video
cool videos.
spot.
Cool
So-
videos.
Now, Nick, I don't know if he found any music related content because he doesn't look at music, but I have pulled up some cool music content.
Like a vid?
Yeah, we can react to.
I'm in.
Now, one thing I just want to say is that what we've been trying to do is sort of, like what we were doing with the pre-written freestyle.
We're trying to go viral with this
but do that with our reactions to the video. Because like sometimes there's these reaction stuff.
Oh boy, yeah.
Where it's like a natural reaction, but you might not think of something good
See,
to
right
say.
there where you just said, oh boy, you might want to say that during the video, because if we have reaction shots.
Okay, I'll save it for the stage.
Yeah, but so if you want to say, oh boy, or if you have something else you can say, we just want to make sure we know what you're going to say when you react.
Oh, okay.
We all are
cool,
going to prepare
cool.
something.
Okay, I think I'll probably say a couple things like, you gotta be kidding me.
That's good.
That's good.
Another thing I'll say is, now we're talking.
Oh, that's great.
That's good.
And then the third thing I would say is like, men just do it better.
All right.
I'm trying so hard to fit in.
All right, yeah, and again, it's not guys' corner. So don't
We're
feel
not
like you
in
have
guys'
to say that.
corner?
Guys'
Okay.
corner. This is video corner.
Okay,
It's a general.
cool.
Oh yeah, that's great.
That's good.
That's
cool.
great.
I'm just trying it different ways.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. I think I'm gonna say. Do not try that at home.
Yeah. Oh, honey.
I'm going to say.
Also, should I say, oh honey, or do you want that one? Can I have that?
Yeah, I kind of forgot what I said I was gonna say,
Okay, you can
but
say
I maybe I'll just do like a quick Shakespeare soliloquy or something.
All right, great. What am I gonna say? Oh, do not try that at home.
I love
I'm going to
that.
say, I ain't humping that.
Oh yeah.
all right.
Okay, cool. Hold on.
Because
What was
I'm
I
kinda-
gonna say again?
Cool.
You come with something new.
Oh yeah. Cool 3 times.
Cool.
No, but slower, not fast.
Oh, not like that?
Cool.
That's so beautiful. Were you just singing that?
Hold on.
Yeah, wait a minute. Do we have 2 singers?
Can I just can we change your name to Mr. Moved by Music?
This is so beautiful. Did you hear that?
Mr. Move My Music.
Mr.
Moved by Music.
I'm going to change my name legally to Mr. Moved by Music. But let's.
Let's watch this.
Oh wait, I forgot what I'm going to say. I'm going to say,
Yeah.
do not try that
at home.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna also say that too.
Okay, you're also going to say that. And Nick.
I ain't humping that.
I ain't humping that, and then
Okay.
I might also say that as well.
Okay. All right. So here's the first video we're going to react to. This is rap. It's called Noob Killa Rap. And this combines, I looked this up, my 2 favorite things, music and video games. And the sound is off. All right. But let me rewind it.
I ain't humping
And this is a
that.
guy, if you're just listening, it's a guy
He's in the military.
in the
it
army,
seems.
and he's doing a rap with a knife.
He has a bloody knife.
And his face, I'm
One
a little
glove.
colorblind, so I'm hoping that is like green because I am
One-
red green colorblind. So
Oh yeah, you're right. You're hoping that isn't something.
yes, it's sort of.
It's camo. Maybe
like
it's
a-
an attempt at camo makeup, but then you know what? You can definitely see under though. He's got a full goatee, like a real round one, Homer Simpson.
Yeah, he
style.
painted over his goatee so the enemy wouldn't see him.
Military issue goatee.
Yeah, so this is an elite online rap. He called it. So that means it's one of the
I'll
best.
tell you right now,
online
I ain't
raps.
humping that.
Oh wait. Okay. Do not try that at home.
And I'm gonna say, cool.
All right. So that's enough of this. And now,
Okay.
listen. I'm coming on here as the biggest supporter of music. I think music is really cool, but even the coolest things in the world can go wrong, as we're going to find out in this next video.
This is a concert fail.
And this is called Concert Fail.
Yo, is it cool if I bring my friend tonight? He's chill, the friend, and he fell. He fell down the hill.
That guy's got a kind of a booty that be popping. I've
Yeah.
noticed.
The guy, again, if you're listening, it's a man
wow.
with a really, his rear end is enormous.
That is a big rear end.
But it's
and
also-
I might be humping that.
Yeah. It's,
I might be humping that.
I think he's just a guy with a big rear end and the police are chasing him.
I think I might. I don't like that he went to a concert, but
He's running with so many different drinks.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that about him. He wants to stay hydrated. The cop that's running after him, I don't understand.
Yeah. Do you
Hot
think this
pursuit.
is staged or it's a real
I think
event?
it's real.
Yeah, that's real because you can see that cop doesn't want to be running, and I think
Yeah.
that's real as hell.
I mean, I would be that cop trying to get him in my polycule with
Yeah.
that rump.
I hope we
Yeah,
don't,
that rump be rumping.
I hope we don't get a what do you call it? Copy strike for the music. That was what do you
Copy
call
strike?
it? Copyright.
Oh yeah, it's when
Strike.
they
It
mute
was-
your whole thing because you can hear a little.
Yeah, because it
little
was.
snippet of.
I mean, I think because our micro, it was. You know what that was? That was a song from Katy Perry.
Oh, I thought it was Be-Doo-Be-Doo-Be.
Biba yeah, it was Biba Doobie. And let's see what the comments are.
Okay, yeah.
The first.
Yeah.
You get it.
It said, yo, this is the BBL guy.
Do you know what that means, Nick?
Biden.
Biden, big liberal. So this is a guy. Yeah, he's
Wow.
and that's the guy in the video, the BBL guy. So we've done music reactions. We've made it 30 minutes,
Man,
which
we're
is
really motoring along.
yeah, we're going really
Yeah.
fast. And like I said, if we get and was I explaining earlier
What's
about
it
this?
like to go on a road trip with Tony? Do you like never stop to take a whiz? Like
No,
you just keep it moving.
I only whiz. It's pretty much I just get out,
His car
whiz,
is set up.
start it again, whiz. Yeah, I keep getting on and out to take a whiz. 'Cause
You should set up something in your car to
whiz
like a
in your-
tube that can go out the window.
yeah.
Okay, how many guys have wished we had this, right? And I hate to
yeah.
bring that guys' corner, but
No,
there's
yeah.
but
Guys'
there's one
corner
thing-
is back and better
guys'
than
corner
ever.
is back because us guys, when you're a guy and you got to take a whiz, you got to take a whiz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
And
I would be if I was on a road trip. I'd be pulling over every 5 minutes to go to the guy's corner.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
to whiz.
my
Because you
God.
know why? Because I'm drinking my
Brewski?
brewskis, and I
Yeah.
got to take a whiz in the car.
And it's nice to just be yourself, I bet, as a man.
As a road trip, and then I'm going. I got to take a whiz. I get the bottle, the whiz bottle. My wife's going, yeah, gross. That's where we get.
Yeah,
our
and your
children.
kids are screaming, and they're all like,
Screaming.
"Why does Dad always have to piss in front of
I'm
us?"
like,
in the
wife
car?"
with
I'm
her
driving
hair
with
in
my
the
knees.
curlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm driving with my knees. The kids are screaming. I'm whizzing in the guy's cup, and
And then a cop goes by you and he just gives you a thumbs up. And then he also shows his tube of piss.
he's got a whiz cup too. That's amazing.
Yeah,
that would be
it's a man's world.
yeah. I
man.
love that. Would be an amazing scene from a movie.
Yeah, maybe just like a movie about guys being guys.
Yeah, because that's something that you don't get anymore. There's not a lot of movies for guys. I've only seen two.
I feel
yeah.
so uncatered to.
Yes, there's no movies for guys. The only
Yeah.
movie I've seen is the movie with Matthew Broderick where he
And
has
the
to
monkey,
train
yeah.
these chimps to fly airplanes, which was for guys.
And then it got sad.
And then it got sad. Something sad happens because we looked at the trailer earlier, and the first comment was, "I can't even think about this movie without remembering
With the sad thing?
thing." And then it was like in parentheses, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, do you know what happens, TBH?
Yeah.
For me, sometimes I'll watch a movie and something sad is about to happen, and then I just turn off the movie and start watching something different because I can't handle it.
Yeah.
Can a man relate to that, or is it
No,
a
not
gal
me.
No,
thing?
not
Because I'm
really.
watching guys' movies, like the movie where because I do the same thing.
Yeah.
You're right. Actually, I can relate to that because the movie where Matthew Broderick has to train the chimps.
Yeah.
I watch the whole thing.
Okay.
And then I go to his Wikipedia page and I start reading through it. But right before the part where I find out he killed 2 people in real life in a car accident, I stop
Hold on.
reading. I just found out about this.
This is front page news to me.
I just found out about
Why
it.
do celebrities love kind of casually killing people and then getting away with it?
Because it's cool, but we're talking about that on another episode.
Oh, okay.
We
So
talked about
I'll
it
hold my
last time.
horses and I'll probably never be back here as well.
No, you're back. Well, we'll just why can't we've already talked about that movie 7 or 8 times.
Yeah.
Between this and the last episode, it's kind of so. I think it's all right that we.
Maybe
brought it
it's a
up.
running
Sure.
theme in your life.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just always be talking about that movie.
Yeah. And do you know there's another movie with the same name called Project X?
They're
and
both called Project X.
X.
All right, how is that allowed? We can't have a quick flash of Katy Perry's song on our
Yes.
pod here, but then they can have
They're allowed.
a
Yeah,
couple
that's
of
a good
exact-
point. That's a really good point.
It just feels
2-hour
like
movies with the same name. That's legal.
that's legal. Like in a court, a judge said absolutely.
Yeah. And I tried to bring it back to court on behalf of the original Project X. When they came up with a new Project X, I sued on behalf. Most of the people that created the original one are long since deceased due to being in a car near Matthew Broderick. But the ones that are alive, I tried to bring them to court, and guess what? They allowed it. Meanwhile, I can't play Katy Perry's song.
Just a snip of it when there's a man with a nice rump roast
Yeah.
falling.
Just a snip of it while the BBL guy falls over.
Biden,
Big
liberal.
liberal. Well, we've covered a lot of topics.
We really did.
I think maybe it's time for closing
closing
statements.
Yeah.
So, like,
Closing statements?
Yeah, like summing it up. Like, what do you think, Sarah? We've talked about all aspects of
gosh.
music. We've talked about rap music. We've talked about what was the other kinds. We didn't really mention any other names of kinds. We've talked about a lot of kinds of music.
Yeah.
So, and I think I've proved that music is cool. From the guy that put on the face filter and rapped about a video game all the way to, well, I think that was proof enough that music is cool. Thoughts?
My closing statement is, wow, guys really have it figured out. I'm loving the pissing into the tubes. I'm loving the sort of like, why can't I do that anymore vibe. Like, you gotta holler, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna still say that music is cool, because even though somebody like Nick, who thinks that music isn't cool, we kind of found out that he is music when he started singing at the beginning, and he's got the voice of an angel.
Thank you.
And I think that Tony brings up a lot of great points as well. So my closing statement is yes.
And Nick, do you think you could? I know you've already done it, but before your closing statement, I'd love to hear a little more of the beautiful pipes.
Well, maybe I'll sing my closing statement.
I'm trying
let me
not to
get
look
a
too
bu-
excited, but I'm going to have to say, yeah,
And,
I'd love you to.
I hope there's a box of tissues around, because you know I'm going to be crying. And Nick singing is one of the only ways, as a guy, I'm kind of allowed to feel my emotions. I think maybe
Absolutely.
that's
It's
why.
almost like that part of that Matthew Broderick movie, like right before the monkey thing happens.
Yeah, and, you
and
can
it's
cry.
sad.
Yeah, and there's a sad part. So here we go.
Music is not so cool to me, but it's cool to other people. And if it's cool to other people, then maybe it's cool.
Oh, wait.
Wow. He kind of came around the bend and said that maybe it's cool.
Maybe it's cool if it's. I mean, it's not cool to me for several reasons, as I've stated. But, people are. People are
This closing
people.
statement is basically you not
And
getting
some
off
people
the phone
like
or something.
Matthew Broderick murders people, and we accept him.
It's not. It was an accident.
So,
You know what? Can't help but notice it's always an accident.
Yeah.
but there are people out there that murder people, and we still allow them in our lives. So I am saying, in my roundabout way, that if it's cool to you, that's cool.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey.
We really connected, because at the beginning
Tony-
of the episode, he was against it.
Tony, if you crashed into a car with other women in it and killed them, I would still do a podcast with you.
Great. Because I love drinking and I love driving. So that could happen any day. Now, once I get my license back.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to do a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff, community service, blah, 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 blah. But anyways, Sarah, thank you so much. You've really brought an amazing perspective on music.
Thank you
Nick,
so much,
thank
Sarah.
you for being open to my arguments. And maybe someday I'll be open to yours if you ever make one that isn't so boneheaded.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just a chick.
Well, you don't need to apologize. Guy's Corner's over. I keep telling you, Guy's Corner is the part where...
It's nice to be in this room with guys, though. Like, I can't believe... like, we don't even have to do it, and I'm not even cooking them anything. I can't
you.
believe it.
Yeah.
And what's awesome is that podcasts, normally you just can't get any guys to be on a podcast.
Right.
Me and Nick are sort of more evolved than your typical guy who wouldn't think of doing a podcast.
We know a lot about Marvel.
Yeah.
And I'm here to listen.
All right. Well, tune in next time, because I'm going to be telling about Marvel guys such as Spider-Man. Oh, wait. I gotta stop this.
Well, you just run away after every episode.
Wait, did you stop it or no?